We're going to Portland, Bruce.
Portland. Let's go.
Hey, Ben. So I've been living in Portland for 7 years now, came in from California. I could tell that you have incredible reverence for this city and for Damian Lillard. Um, when he was traded to the Bucks, I mean, it was like a funeral for the city. I mean, people loved him,
Yeah.
adored him. Um, and he's got car dealerships all over and everything, as you know. Now he's back.
Yeah.
He's still doing rehab.
Yeah.
He's taking like an 18-month pause, right? Pretty
Yeah.
much, or 16 months. Do you think he has any gas left in the tank to make a really nice run with the Blazers, who have constructed a wonderful roster around him? Unfortunately, they haven't all been able to play together because of injuries. But as a big fan of Dame
Yeah.
and the city and everything, how would you handicap that moving forward?
Yeah. So yes, to answer your question directly is just 100%. I would always tell people though, you can't rely on them to go get 50 every night, right? That's not the goal. The goal is to play team sports, and you rely on your experience and the veteran, the way you need to rely on any veteran on any good team, right? Wisdom, the ability to keep everybody kind of calm under pressure, and to also make the right decisions when the pressure hits. And so he's the guy for that 100%. I think also just the young fellas around him or the team around him, they have to be ready to step up. It's not easy being the focal point because people expect you to do every last thing all the time. I think if one or two players decide to say, hey man, I can take this off your shoulders during crunch time, it makes it way easier to now navigate, right? So I think from an overall energy standpoint for the city, the fact that Dame's back there, he kind of reinvigorates that. And then for the organization, right? It wasn't always him doing all the things. It was the players around him feeding off of his energy that allowed all the other things to happen, especially when we went on that run to go to the Western Conference Finals. That's when Toronto, hit that jump shot. But it was interesting because Seth Curry, Rodney Hood, Mo Harkless, right? These are all role players that played crazy big roles during that playoff series. And again, people point back to Dame, CJ, but like those guys had pivotal moments. So again, I think it's an opportunity to see an experienced guy do some experienced things, but also for a lot of these young and up and coming, superstars that they have to take on whatever role they need to take on to help enhance, what he's got going on.
Hmm. Thank you for that thoughtful answer. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel good, Bruce?
It does. I'm on the verge of trying to interview Denny Avia. I'm a journalist, and I'm days away from hopefully making it happen.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.